Hello, it's Rob here and welcome to another video on my Tamiya DTO2 Holiday Buggy. Today we're going to upgrade the shocks, hopefully to oil-filled ones. Now, I've had some difficulties in finding UK stocks of the right size, but I did manage to find these. I've never used them before. They're Fastrax and they're 95mm. I'm not sure if that's too long or fine, but we'll see. It doesn't really matter if they're too long. Maybe a bit of an issue if they're too short, but there should be something around about that. Now the other side, or the front, I've just not been able to find anybody with I think it's 75mm or 70mm front shocks, but I did uncover these that I've had in a pot for some time. I'm not sure how long I've had them, and what I discovered with these once I took one apart is there's like a little spacer on the piston rod. I think it's about 4mm. So when I removed that and added a longer bottom ball mount, they were just about long enough for the front. They're maybe a mil, 2mm shorter than specified in the manual, but I don't think it matters that much. So there we go. I've already added them, and like I say, there's just these now. So what I'll do is I'll get them unpacked and see how we go on. I've taken one of the stock friction shocks off, and as we can see, if I line them up hopefully hole to hole, then the Fastrax ones are slightly longer. But what I've decided to do is, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it on camera, maybe just about. There are two different mounting points here for the bottom ball joint, and originally I had them on the inner one. So what I'm going to do is connect it to the outer one, and I think that should just about even everything up. And if we look here, you'll see that they did come completely dry. So I'll put some oil in them, get it rebuilt like I have done on this one, and then we can stick them on and see what they're like. Okay, so here we've got the shocks now with oil in them, and as a starting point I've put 900 CST oil in him, and as you can see they're fairly smooth. Whoops. But there are these spring pre-tensioners that you can adjust. So we can play with that. And then just before I install them, this is what you get with the shocks. You get two quite thick washers, some spare O-rings, two quite nice turned aluminium spacers, a couple of nylock nuts, and these quite long, I don't know how long they are, let's have a look, about 25mm. Screws or nuts or bolts. The only things I'm going to be using there are the two washers, and then down here I've got another two from my spares, because the stock shocks come with these step screws, and as you can see they don't fit through these ball joints. So I've got, for the bottom joint, I've got two 12mm stainless steel screws, and for the top two 15mm screws, and then a washer on the side that meets the plastic so that these ball joints don't dig into the plastic. So I'll get on and stick them on and we can see how she looks. And here she is. So we've got oil shocks front and rear now. I think, however, I'm not sure yet, but I think maybe some lighter oil in the back, but I've already stuck some 900 in, so we can at least try it. And I think that'll be the mods for this one for the minute, unless I decide to upgrade the motor at some point to a brushless one, but that'll be future stuff, I think. So there we go. There we go, with the body back on. So I hope you've enjoyed this, and I really hope you can join me for the next one. Cheers, bye.